An individual's journey and progression through art differs for all artists and creators. Some might begin their journey knowing exactly how they want to share their artistic abilities to the world. For Meeks, her journey through art was inspired by the careers of her closest family members, causing her to pursue a similar path.
My parents are very supportive and able to surround me with materials. My mom went to design school at NC State and has a creative business.
Meeks remembers spending time with her grandfather, working in the woodshop in his basement. Her time spent there helped to spark her interest in art.
My grandfather was a painter as well, and he had a really cool wood shop in his basement, so he inspired me as well.
Like many artists, Meeks' passion for art began at a young age. She took every chance she had to perfect and practice her craft with the help of her family.
My interest in art began at a very young age. I was intrinsically motivated to create and would manipulate anything I could get my hands on. My interests were supported by my family and teachers, so there were always art supplies around.
Her family members, however, were not the only ones who guided her throughout her artistic journey. Throughout high school, Meeks was greeted with passionate teachers who ignited her love of art. And because her teachers were such strong motivators, Meeks decided to become a teacher herself, with the hopes that she could pass a similar message on to her future students.
As a result of great art teachers, I decided to become an art teacher in high school. My acceptance into the Teaching Fellows program solidified that decision.
For Meeks, the decision to become an art teacher was a perfect fit. She was able to combine her personal artistic style, passion for her craft, and desire to educate future generations together into one career.
I really enjoy seeing what students make and how they interpret the projects in their own unique way. My goal as an art teacher is to develop a growth mindset in students and debunk the myth that people are either talented or not. Like with any other skill set, abilities can be developed through hard work and dedication.
Much like her future students, Meeks spent her time in college experimenting with different types of art. During this period of her life, she evolved not only as a person, but as a creator.
Developing as an artist, I think my first college drawing class was very difficult. I think it was the first time I ever got a B in my life. And this is just a pretty steep learning curve to succeed at the college level. But I kept working hard and it worked out for me. I think in college when I started to come up with my own unique group of work that I would create, that was really significant because I felt like everything was coming from me and not at the direction of somebody else.
Also in her college years, Meeks had the opportunity to explore different medias that she hadn't previously gotten to explore. In these years, she was able to gain new skills as an artist.
In college, I concentrated in ceramics because I felt it would be wise to take advantage of the access to necessary equipment. I think when I took a college-level ceramics class, I got really invested in working with ceramics. I found that I liked three-dimensional work as much as two-dimensional, but before that, I had mostly focused on two-dimensional work.
Once Meeks finished school, she entered the real world as a teacher. Now, in her teaching career, she's able to apply all of the lessons from her past journey through art in her daily life.
In my beginning course, before we begin drawing, we read and discuss an excerpt from Mindset, The New Psychology of Success by Dr. Carol Dweck, in which Dweck references Drawing on the Right Side of the Brain by Betty Edwards. Dweck explains, most people view drawing as a magical ability that only a select few possess, and that only a select few will ever possess. But this is because people don't understand the components, the learnable components of drawing. Actually, Betty Edwards informs us they're not drawing skills at all, but seeing skills. They're the ability to perceive edges, spaces, relationships, lights, and shadows, and the whole. Drawing requires us to learn each component skill and then combine them into one process. Some people simply pick these skills up in the natural course of their lives, whereas others have to work to learn them and put them together. I love hearing students refer back to this concept of a growth mindset throughout the course and hope what they learn will bleed over into other aspects of their life.
Just as her previous teachers inspired her throughout her journey of art, Meeks hopes to inspire her students with the teachings of a growth mindset. And maybe, just like her past teachers inspired her, Meeks' teaching style will continue to motivate her students through their own personal journeys through art.